Okay, here is relationship advice video for Brian De La Cruz, who has given me requests before. Video request. Okay, so lately in college, there is this one girl I met who I really like, but there has been an issue with the fact that I have to somehow prove that I really love her, and she wants me to really show it. I'm losing the love triangle since I don't know how to show those feelings, and that is where she's been getting mad at me for too. Do you have any tips on how I could win her heart even though I've never been in a real relationship before? It really makes me, it really feels like as if I found my soulmate. Since I've been made some mistakes, she seems to want to avoid me, and I just want to know how to win her heart. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, I read this yesterday, and I was thinking about what you said. I forgot about I wasn't thinking about the last sentence you said, though. See, because I was under the impression that, like, you're in a love triangle, so you're in college, and there's this girl, and she knows that there's two guys who like her, you and this other dude. And so she's telling you that she wants you to prove your love to her. And you feel like the other guy's doing a better job and you're going to lose to him. But she got mad at you because you weren't doing good enough of a job. So, from that, I was under the impression that she liked you. You already have her, and she just wants you to take her, She doesn't want a little Aussie boy or whatever. Because there's this other dude who wants her, and he's better at taking women, but she likes him too, but she likes him just a little bit less than she likes you. Or she likes both of you the same, and she likes guys chasing after her. Your name's Brian De La Cruz, but even if that wasn't your name and I didn't see a brown person, I would know that this is a Latin culture, because this is straight up Latino stuff. Women manhandle men like that, man, in Latino culture, and black chicks. They're more in touch with, like, tradition, The traditional dynamic of men versus women relationship has always been just like this, ever since the animals. The big things, they have their horns so that they buck to try to get the woman. The animals, they fight for the women. They put on displays, and it makes the women feel worthy, and it makes the men feel worthy, and it's just a good way of fleshing out and making good matches. And so, people duel for women, people did all kinds of wacky stuff in the past for women, and so it's one of those traditional holdovers that's good. I think it's cool. That never would have happened, like, in my college when I was growing up. I never heard a story where some chick was like, yeah, John and Bill, they both like me, so I told them, whoever puts on the best display, I'll just choose whoever, Nah, white girls aren't like that. White girls don't decide like that. They just decide who they like. They don't decide they like everybody and whoever shows the most, But yeah, man, it sounds exciting. I was thinking maybe you could go out to the dude and you could introduce yourself to the other guy and just suss it out, because then you would know. You see, if you meet the other guy, you would know. You get a really clear idea as if you are more compatible with her or he's more compatible with her. That's part of the whole dueling thing in the first place, is just to find out who's more compatible. So if you find out and you just see what kind of person is it, and it seems like she likes you more. From the last sentence that you said, though, he says that since I've been made some mistakes, she seems to want to avoid me. So it seems like it's kind of, she wanted you before, but then maybe you tried to play the game and she didn't like the way you were doing it, or you didn't try and that pissed her off. So, if you still like her and stuff and you want to play that game, then you should keep playing the game. And there's a variety of things you could do. I mean, the best thing you can do is just find out what she is into and what she wants. You're in college, so offer to tutor her in a class, or to go over to her house and fix her bike or something like that. And tell her that that's, of course you remind her that that's you doing the whole proving your love to her thing. and you know, and she should see if you do that, and then find out what the other guy's doing. That's a perfectly fair question to ask her. Ask her what the other guy's doing for her. And if so, she gives you shit for like not doing good enough of a job, like what she did before, then you answer her with saying that no, you're actually doing a better job than the other guy because you did more. You know, I fixed your bicycle, I fixed your garage door. What did he do? He didn't do shit. You know. So if that continues, you know, you're doing all this stuff for her, you know, favors and stuff. Like go over to her house and be like, hey, you want anything from the store? Just come by and see if you want anything from the store. That kind of stuff. Or, you know, and if she's a ham, if she likes attention, you could do playing the guitar outside of her dorm room thing in front of all her friends. But if she's a private person, you could, you know, do the whole favor thing, or you could call her up, ask her how she's doing, you know, and that kind of stuff. And if she still says you're doing a bad job and she likes the other guy more, then, you know, she does like the other guy more. And you know, with relationships, you're going to hit a snapping point, you know. If you get sick of that playing those games, you know, if you're going to be sitting there and be like, you know, fuck this bitch, and you're going to just stop. And then you're going to know. You know, and you're going to know yourself more, and you know her more, and you know different people more. But yeah, the more you do and the more you communicate, the better off you're going to be and the more you're going to learn from the whole situation. Yeah, but I mean, if it hadn't have been for that last sentence, I was going to say go for it. But because of that last sentence, she seems like kind of a manipulative little bitch, dude, to tell you the truth, man. Personally, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Those little kind of games, that kind of stuff is kind of interesting. But we all have different levels of our tolerance when we get annoyed, so have at it, man. Do the favor stuff, that'll work. Oh, offer to give her a massage. Holy shit. That's like, that's totally acceptable if, you know, if you're like that. Besides, if she's interested in you in a sexual way, to be touched by you would be something to know if you're that compatible in that way, you know? But, you'd be like, if she's an athlete especially, be like, do you have any kinks here? You know, little back there, or scratch her head or something like that, I don't know. Clean her car. You know, appearance type of stuff. Clean her car up. Offer to do her laundry. Okay, peace out. Good luck, have fun.